Alcohol, drugs, gambling, and sex. Addiction has been used to describe society's dependency and abuse for all of these before. But what about oil? Hello and welcome to The Blast Light. My name is Megan Phillips, and today we will explore how 4 Vancouver Film School students collaborated to bring a metaphor to life with the hopes of changing the world.
Peak oil is a separate issue, which is the inevitable reduction of oil resources to zero. Oil is a non-renewable resource, and there is only so much plant and biomatter created millions of years ago, and we're going to eventually run out of it. So peak oil is basically asking whether or not we're putting ourselves in a position so that we are ready when oil runs out. When we strategized for this campaign, we were trying to figure out a way of not only hitting our target audience, which was the youth, but we also wanted to go into a secondary audience, which is their parents. So we designed an educational campaign where teachers could introduce the topic of peak oil with this video.
Peak oil's mentor helped the team get what they needed to bring this project to completion.
This team did really well in the constraints that they had. They were a team that hadn't really got comfortable with the idea of building interactive projects as yet, and yet they had the maturity to be able to deal with that and be able to manage that. So I think that really is the essence of why this project is successful.
Sound design and typography are used to enhance what the eye see. The artist also, however, has to have an ear for the mood of a visual to complement its purpose. And no matter how good you are, it's never easy.
I was in charge of everything from time management to people management. In choosing the sound and the sound designers, there were basically the two different sound approaches we could take, a sort of educational sound bite, Bill Nye style, or we could do a sort of more dramatic tone. And in the end, we went with the more dramatic one because it really just sort of built up the expectation and the suspense throughout the piece.
There is an art to attracting an audience to hear a specific message and develop an attitude for change. So the team left it up to Laura to deliver peak oil to the right audience.
The name we came up with was called Peak Oil Anonymous because we had a brainstorm session and we realized that the problem around the peak oil is really similar to an addiction. We also did a website to incorporate the motion piece and have an online presence. And together with that, we wrapped it in an education package that will be delivered in schools among the teachers so they could spread the message.
All successful movements are brought to life with one key ingredient: passion. Andy's past history laid the foundation for him to be a major part of Project Peak Oil.
All our team members wanted to create some kind of educational package project because all of us have teaching experience. You know, Ryan was the teacher, Laura has the experience of teaching art, and I have teaching experience in the military service, so it was perfect for our experience.
This film is a great example of how a collaborative approach with the right people and passions can help to inspire social change. To learn more about peak oil, please visit peakoilanonymous.ca. My name is Megan Phillips, and thank you for watching The Blast Light.